Well, I'm just, what is it, the cat who has the cream or whatever, because at the P.E.E.R Center, that's our bona fides. That's our bona fides. If you, that is actually one of the interview questions. Are you comfortable with disclosing your story, with sharing your story? And if you can't share your story, then how are you going to be supportive of somebody else and encourage somebody else to share their story? So with regard to a person with lived experience, probably the best and most supportive environment one can work in is in a consumer operated services or a P.E.E.R center, as Tracy said. That being said, before I was a person with lived experience before I started working at the P.E.E.R center. Did I disclose? No, but it wasn't like it was a secret. If someone asked me a question, I'd answer it honestly because it's part of my life. I didn't necessarily volunteer that information. On the other hand, there's an interesting thing that I've discovered. I've been a social worker for too many years. Too many years. And so I've done, name a field of social work, and I've done it. So it's interesting to me. So in my current role, who I am and what I do kind of enters the door ahead of me. And so it is interesting, I have found it interesting to encounter people who knew me before I started doing this work, and the people who know me now, because before I was Juliet Dorris-Williams, licensed social worker, whatever job I was doing at that time. And now it's like some of those folk have more information about me than they thought they had before. So it's like I have this orange dot on my forehead, and so now I'm in this box that I didn't change. They have more information, so there's a shade of difference in how they are treating me, ignoring me, not paying attention to what I'm saying. If I get too passionate, because I'm passionate about stuff I care about, and so I might start waving my arms and whatever. So I get passionate, and so it's a symptom. Have you taken your meds today? And so yeah, I've encountered that kind of thing, and it's very annoying. To say the least, very annoying. And I'm subject to call people out on it, quite frankly, because I'm subject to do so. And
we'll ring that bell on you, Juliet.
I know. So, should you self-disclose? I think.
Yeah. Do you recommend people tell? Is the next
Yeah.
question.
I think that there's something to be said for gauging your environment. There's something to be said for that. On the other hand, if we're gonna bust stigma, how do you separate who you are as a human being? Mm-hmm. And if you're not going to stand loud and proud for who you are and what you've overcome and what you've been through, and I'm sorry, why are you even alive? So you survived. We've survived something. Right. We've been through stuff, and we are standing strong, still standing in spite of. So how dare any of us think ourselves small?